Welcome in, everyone. This is the Two Irish Brothers Show, and I'm your host, Sean Moriarty. Now, first things first, you guys know this drill. Hit that subscribe tab if you haven't done it yet. Like or even dislike the video for algorithm purposes. And last but certainly not least, hit that bell icon so you are always notified of when new material gets uploaded on this channel. Now, first things first, as you guys can tell, I'm going solo. And, well, to sum it up, this is the time of year when people get sick. A lot of things are in the air right now. Ben has come down with a little sinus infection, and he has no voice. So unfortunately, he was not able to do this preview with me. So Ben, I know you're going to watch this. Get better soon, buddy. But he did leave a score prediction for me, so he is here in regards to that. But we'll get to that here in a little bit. So with that said, let's stop talking about Texas Tech for a little bit and get back to what our true business actually is here. And this week, it is the Pitt Panthers. So the Irish enter this last quarter of the season, and of these final 3 games of the regular season, Pittsburgh is going to be the biggest test of the 3. This is a Pitt team that has, they've gone on a nice little roll lately. They have made it into the CFP top 25. They're not going to be a pushover or a slouch in any way. Historically, this is a team that has given the Irish a lot of fits over the years. They've spoiled a couple of things at various times, and they're slowly getting back to. Maybe this is a stretch, but they're slowly getting back to the days of Marino. Is that too much? If it's too much, just say so. That's fine. But all I'm saying is they're a real good team, and we've got to be careful in this one. This Pitt team is going to give us a battle on Saturday. It's on their turf, so we have got to be really prepared and really focused for this one, because if we're not careful, our chances at the CFP are going to go bye-bye. Simple as that. So let's just break Pittsburgh down real quick. Specifically, they're ranked number 22 in the CFP rankings. And you know me, I like to talk about the quarterback. They are going with a freshman quarterback. And being honest with you guys, I haven't really watched any of Pitt this year, so I'm really going by the numbers here. You know, you try to watch highlights and all that, but you just don't always have the time to do that. But their quarterback is a freshman. Mason Heinschel, I think is how you pronounce his name. I hope I didn't butcher that too much if I did. But really good freshman campaign, kind of like what CJ Carr is having. 64% completion percentage, over 1,500 yards passing, 12 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. And he ended up taking over for Eli Holstein, who until whether he got benched or got hurt, I'm not sure. But he was having a pretty good season. Just over 1,000 yards, 62% completion percentage, 11 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. So I'm willing to bet that he got hurt, I'm guessing. I could be wrong. But you know what? Let's just it says he's active, so I don't know. Maybe somebody can fill me in. I know not a good job of reporting, but I'm just here to talk about the game, really. So give me a break. But it looks like Heinschel, the Panthers have gotten comfortable with. But here's a key stat that I'm seeing right off the bat. Between these two quarterbacks, they've been sacked 25 times. Heinschel 16 times, Holstein 6. Or I'm sorry, 9. Excuse me. I was looking at his interceptions. So you put the right amount of pressure on Pitt's offensive line, you're going to get to the quarterback. And that's another key thing to this game, where pretty much every football game starts, is in the trenches. We have got to get pressure on Heinschel, because this Pitt offense, a very strong pass-heavy team. That much I do know. But they can kill you on the ground too. I mean, I'm looking at their running backs. Jacarian Turner, 399 yards, 6 touchdowns. Desmond Reed, 266, 2 touchdowns. How do you say this? Jules Goff, 200 yards even, 4 touchdowns. The receiving core, Kenny Johnson, 573 yards, 4 touchdowns. Raphael Williams Jr., 525 yards, 6 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns for Hicks with 353 yards. Desmond Reed out of the backfield, 254 yards for 2 touchdowns. So, yeah, very pass heavy, but a nice solid run game as well. So this is a Pitt team that's going to come right at you. Going to come right at you. And we've got to be prepared. We can't have any missed assignments. We've got to put the pressure on, take the pressure off our defensive backfield. So the front seven, very, very important key role in this game. And I'm not going to lie to you, this Pitt team scares me a little bit. It really does. But then again, almost every team does, even the ones that you don't expect. And that's something I've had to learn. You know, you think you're going to blow a team out. They come back and make it a game like BC did a few weeks ago. But things are a little different here. Pittsburgh, they're hungry for an upset. They are hungry to not only ruin our season, but try to get into that ACC hunt and possibly get a playoff bid. I mean, unless I'm looking incorrectly at the numbers here, it says they're first in the ACC. So, yeah, they're looking for a bid in that ACC title game. Excuse me. So, this is a big one for us. We put this game away. I'm not saying things are going to get easier, but we can breathe a little bit after this one. This is the key game in this home stretch here. So I expect. I mean, it's the Steel City. I expect a hard-fought, gritty game here. I really do. I'm not going to predict and say that this game is going to be like what we did against Navy last week. No, this is going to be a hard-fought game. I would like to see it, the score be a Navy-type score, but I'm not anticipating that because there is some talent on this Pittsburgh team, and they're going to pull out all the stops to try and pull the upset against us. So we've got to be ready on all facets of the game here. This is where coaching can't get cute. Don't pull any stupid tricks. Just go out there, play the game, control the clock, do what you've been doing. I mean, I know it's Navy, but these games like Navy this season and Arkansas have been the blueprint of how you run an efficient offense and defense. So got to be ready for whatever Pitt throws at us. And I'm confident that Coach Freeman's going to have this team ready to go because this is the key game to this point in the season for sure. I know a lot of people don't like it that we're ranked in the top 10 and currently in the CFP tournament right now. Well, ignore the noise and prove them wrong. That's what I say about pretty much every situation like that. So I don't know what else to say. I really don't, because we just got to be prepared for a gritty matchup. So since normally I would ask Ben if he wants to do the honors, but since he's not here, I get the honors by default. All right, so here's how I see this game going down. I've already said gritty I don't know how many times, but I think it's going to be a close battle that us Irish fans have to expect to be another heart attack type game. You know, the cardiac kids, that kind of thing. I hate saying it. I wish I could say it wasn't going to be that, but I have this feeling that it's going to be that, and that we're going to have to, really dig down and pull this one out. So what I think is going to happen is I think the Irish will have a touchdown lead, and I think it's going to take an extra field goal for a little security. So my final score prediction for this game, we get it. We're up for the challenge, play efficiently. We fend off Pitt. Final score, Notre Dame 31, Pittsburgh 21. I hate to say it, but I think it's going to be a heart attack game. Now, Ben, of course, didn't go into any specifics on his text that he sent me, but his final score prediction, Notre Dame 35, Pitt 20. So I hope that is the case. I really do. I would love the score to be higher, but I just can't definitively say that because Pitt's no slouch. They're not. So there you go, folks. That's our little preview for this matchup with Pitt. Should be a good one. 11 a.m. kickoff for those of us in Central Time. So everybody be enjoying your brunch then. So, all right, everyone. That's all I have for you. Again, I think it's going to be a hard-fought game. It's not going to be any kind of blowout, unfortunately to say. At least, I hope it is, but I'm not anticipating it. That's the approach you got to take. So with that said, everyone, I'm Sean Moriarty. This has been another edition of the Two Irish Brothers Show. And as we always end every video, good night, God bless, and go Irish! Beat Pitt.